This episode of Thursday Reflections will begin in just one moment, but first, a brief message from our sponsor, Anchor. Thanks for being here. We'll begin in just one moment.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. First things first, it's free, so there's nothing stopping you from trying it out. There are many different creation tools that allow you to record or edit your podcast straight from your phone or computer, which makes it extremely convenient and also easy. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you, so it can be heard on many different platforms, such as Spotify and Apple Podcast. You can also make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So if you'd like to try it out, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's ANCHOR.FM. Thank you for listening.
Good morning, or good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are listening from. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you listening. Welcome to Thursday Reflections. This is just the second episode of this little segment that I inserted in this podcast that I usually host with my son, but I decided to take Thursdays for myself because why not? But anyway, seriously, I just chose one day out the week to just have some time just for me to share and connect with you guys. And then, of course, over the weekend, John will join me for a brand new episode for our Conversations podcasts. So how are you this morning? I hope you have had a wonderful week so far. And of course, Friday's on the horizon, so that's always a good thing. And this is just one of the reasons I actually love Thursdays. Thursdays, I mean, for me, they are proof that I have survived most of the week. Mondays are usually rough, and then Tuesday feels like everything is so far away. But then when we come to Thursday, you're like, oh, the weekend is just a day away. Friday is just a day away. So I love Thursdays. I hope you had a great morning or good night wherever you are. My morning began with a really nice walk. I mean, delicious walk. And I said delicious because it was just perfectly quiet. The air so crisp, and just a glorious reminder that the humid summer is behind us. Oh, summer is great, but when I tell you, I don't know where you are, but I'm in the southeast region of the United States. And if you know anything about some of these areas in the southeast area, it gets really humid in the summertime. So bad. So I'm so excited for my favorite season starting tomorrow, October 1st, all the way to the end of April. And then once May comes around, then we have to deal with the humidity all over again. But I'm excited. And as I woke this morning, I listened to some music from the world of Hans Zimmer. I don't know if you haven't checked out the soundtrack to The Dark Knight and Mission Impossible. Oh my goodness. And the the movie Inception, specifically the song Time. Oh my goodness. Totally transformed my morning. Every time I listen to Hans, it's just an immersive listening experience that always leaves me feeling breathless. I feel grounded. I feel inspired and ready to tackle anything, really, so it's so good. I just feel so alive every time I listen, not just to these 3 specific songs, but just his work. I'm just in awe of his genius. And I mean, we could spend all day talking about Hans Zimmer, but I don't think that wouldn't be enough time even. So yes, sometimes I may listen to a podcast or any other music I might be feeling that day, but I just felt like Hans Zimmer this morning. And The Dark Knight soundtrack, yeah, or I should say score, whatever. And then Time from the movie Inception. That's one of my favorite songs from that album. The way it builds, and you just feel, as I was walking, you literally feel lifted off the ground, and at the same time still grounded. It's just amazing what music can do. So for your next walk, try listening to Hans Zimmer. You'll love it. And speaking of time, does getting older scare you? I mean, I turned 40 in November last year. Yep. A major milestone birthday right in the middle of a pandemic. I was so excited, but also fully aware of how much time in my life has passed. I've had obviously so many other birthdays, but I never until now thought of it that way. Thinking about how much time has passed. When you're celebrating your birthday, I know you're 18, you're 15, you're 21. Yay, it's my birthday. But somehow this past year, I was just so fully aware of how much time has passed. All the things I have done or haven't done. I mean, I was just 25 the other day. How am I now here? Does getting older scare you? That is my question for you today. Of course, I began to panic, even thinking, oh my goodness, I still haven't accomplished this and that. I still don't have X amount of money saved up. And in 10 years' time, I will be 50 years old. Oh, damn. But of course, we know getting older is a privilege, and it ought to be celebrated. But I have to admit, at least for myself, that it's scary still. It ought to be celebrated, but it is scary, and it's okay to admit that. I think as we get older, especially at this age, 40 and so forth, this is when we begin to pay for all the sins we committed when we were younger. Oh, think about the horrible diet, the diet scenes. For example, if you used to drink a lot of sodas or eat a lot of, candy or just trash that you would get away with as a young person because maybe you were so active and so forth. Or maybe when you were working out, you never took care of your core. You never kept your core tight, or you had poor form. All those things you get away with when you're younger. But as you get older, your back begins to say, remember all those kickboxing classes, all the running, the poor posture, sitting all day or not, whatever. All those things we committed when we were younger. Or even poor sleeping habits or spending habits. When you're younger, you think, the world revolves around you. You don't think about. Anyway, so, comes crashing back and you realize, wow, what was I thinking? And of course, not everybody had poor habits when they were younger. Some people are better than others, or in that regard, or they just did better when they're younger, and that ought to be celebrated. But I know everyone at some point in their lives has committed a youthful sin that they're now paying for as they get older. So these are valid questions that are also, unfortunately, quite draining. Mentally, that is. So as I approach my 41st birthday this coming November, and as you're listening to this, I hope it inspires you too, that as you approach your next birthday, whether it's this year or you've already celebrated one for this year and you're looking forward to 2022, just remember that we are all exactly where we're meant to be. We are exactly where we're meant to be. We are where we are supposed to be. Yes, it is possible that some of our actions over time brought us here. Yeah, it is. It is very much possible and true. Yeah. However, there are several, other factors. For example, the people around us, the places that we've lived, or situations we've experienced that play or have played a role in our lives. So, yes, time moves by so fast, and we're getting older. And no, I haven't saved the millions of dollars I should have. LOL. But the thing is, we are here. You are here. This morning or this afternoon, this night, we are here. We are alive and well. We woke up this morning. You are listening, and I'm speaking into this mic. So this means that at least some of our 5 senses are working. So we are alive, and that is all that matters. We can do hard things. We can accomplish all those things and right all the wrongs from our youth. At least that's what I'm committed to trying to do. Not trying to do, to do. See what I did there? When you tell your brain, oh, I'm going to try to do that, then you're not committed. So I have to reframe that in my brain. I can accomplish all those things and right all the wrongs from my youth. Yes. Hey, what about the good from our youth, right? Yeah, we did some. There has to be, so many mistakes, but so many good things as well. So celebrate yourself for all you have achieved so far, and allow yourself the freedom to be yourself and dream even bigger. So what if we're getting older? So, people do great things at age 60, age 65, right? So, we should just be bold and expect the best from ourselves and stay committed. Something that I read from therapists, I can't pronounce it. I hope I don't mispronounce her name. It's Nidra Glover Tawwab. I'll spell it. You can find her on Instagram. Her first name is Nedra, and then Glover, Glover, and then last name Tawwab. Nidra Glover Tawwab. And I apologize because I know I may be mispronouncing the name, but she is amazing. Amazing. She shared in one of her posts a few weeks ago that even the best romantic partner won't be able to read your mind. Yeah, even the best person in your life won't be able to read your mind. They will not be able to give you what you missed in your childhood. They will not be perfect and most definitely will not fulfill all your dreams or give you an identity or even create meaning in your life. They will not agree with everything you say. They cannot and will not always protect you from life challenges. They cannot be everything you need all of the time. Wow. They cannot be everything you need all of the time or heal you. Oh, yeah. Good people are not perfect. So the trick is to lower our expectations, especially as we get older, because our time here is limited. Our time here is limited. Just remember that. If you're listening and it is your birthday today, happy birthday. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you don't panic like I did and spending all day or next all year making a list of everything that you feel you have not done, etc. And just enjoy the moment, enjoy getting older, and view it as a chance to start again. Getting older shouldn't be the end all. the end is not here until it is. As long as we're awake in the morning, that means there's still a chance. There's still a chance to grow, a chance to improve, and a chance to live. And Adam Grant, that's one of my other favorite people that I read his work and I follow him. Adam Grant. He's an organizational psychologist and really one of my favorite speakers. He shared something that if you judge your worth by your achievements, you feel worthless whenever you fall short of a goal. Oh, why is he right? Oh, I'll say that again. If you judge your worth by your achievements, you feel worthless whenever you fall short of a goal. Stable self-confidence comes from learning to separate your performance from your self-esteem. Oh, so good. Stable self-confidence comes from learning to separate your performance from your self-esteem. Separate your performance from your self-esteem. I need a t-shirt that says that so everybody can read it wherever I go. Separate your performance from your self-esteem. Because excellence is a reflection of effort, skill, and a little bit of luck, but not your value as a person. Yes, excellence is a reflection of effort, skill, and luck, and not your value as a person. So what you did in the past makes a good story. What you do today, however, makes a difference. What you did in the past makes a good story. What you do today makes a difference. And that last part is something I got from one of my favorite podcasters. His name is Shane Parrish. What you did in the past makes a good story. What you do today makes a difference. And with that, I hope you feel inspired to keep moving one step at a time. Enjoy getting older. And that could be maybe you're 20 and you're going on 21, or you're 45 going on 46. Wherever you are in life, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Enjoy it. Be grateful. Keep smiling. Thank you again for joining me. I'll leave it at that today. I look forward to next week, sending you lots and lots of high fives for everything you've accomplished so far and everything that I know you're going to accomplish starting today. Thank you for listening. Have a great weekend. Until next time, goodbye. And that's it for this week's Thursday Reflections. Thank you for listening. I hope you were inspired. I hope you are inspired enough that you want to share this maybe with a friend or two that you think might enjoy this. I enjoyed connecting with you today, and thank you for allowing me a few minutes of your Thursday. I look forward to doing it again next week. And until then, be safe, be brave, take care, and I'll speak with you soon. Goodbye.